Hello viewers, today for initial checkout we have the RadioShack all-weather 25 channel cordless telephone. This is model number ET-552, category number 43-1052. Unfortunately it was made in China. So this telephone does appear to work. The battery kept saying low battery for a while, but now it seems like it's working okay. I'm not completely certain on the manufacturer of this telephone. I tend to think it might have been a Uniden. The buttons sound very similar to some of Uniden's earlier phones. Although then again, the button presses are not that distinct on any of these. The general shape also kind of reminds me of some of Uniden's 46 MHz phones in the earlier days. But there's no Uniden branding on the base. In a lot of cases there was. Here's the information. It's a 12 volt input at 200 milliamps. And there's the base informations. I just pressed the page button by mistake. Okay. The antenna looks a lot like a Panasonic, but I don't believe that Panasonic made this. As far as I know it, Panasonic never rebranded their phones under any other manufacturers. Now, Uniden did make a lot of the RadioShack phones, but they put their name on other models as well. They put their name on some VTech models, and they've put their name on a whole bunch of brands over the years, so we cannot assume that it's made by Uniden. I'm speculating it's made by Uniden, but I have no evidence at this point. So anyways, let's begin by calling it up. That's a ringer I've never heard before. Talk light is flashing. Let's see if it has the auto talk. It does indeed have the auto talk. Appear like it works. Let's check the numbers. Okay, that's all working. We'll do a flash. That's working. Channel button works. All the buttons seem to work just fine on here. Not too sure how this works. It's a press and hold situation. So now I guess the ringer should be off. Let's call it again. And the ringer is off. Okay, so it is working. So I guess it's a long beep for off and a short beep for on. Never heard a page quite like that before. It's kind of interesting. Alright, I'm going to call the testing answering machine now and record a testing message. Okay, I don't know how much of that recorded because inherently the testing answering machine is now full, but hopefully most of that got recorded.
1 new message and 24 old messages. The memory is full. Please erase your messages. Message 1.
Okay, this is the testing message on the RadioShack, some weather, most weather, all weather, cordless telephone. Thus far, the reception has been pretty clear. I'm exiting the studio now. I'm hearing a little bit of static here and there. And there's a nice buzz there. Classic 46 to 49 channel sound. Not channel, frequency, megahertz. Okay, now I'm going over towards the water equipment. And it actually is pretty clear over here. Usually the 46s don't do too well this far. It's definitely got some noises here and there, but the reception is actually pretty decent. I'm somewhat surprised by that. Okay, I'm going to change the channel. And this channel also is pretty clear. I'm moving around by the water equipment, and there's a little bit of noises here and there, but it's generally speaking, it's pretty clear. And it's still clear as I'm moving around here. Oh, that's pleasantly surprising. The clarity is quite good on this telephone. Okay, I'm back in the studio now. This will conclude the testing message.
End of messages.
Okay, so that sounded surprisingly good. There was definitely some static, which is going to be expected out of a 25 channel phone like this, but it really was pretty clear compared to other ones that I've used. I'm quite impressed with the reception. I have to wonder if the antenna loops through both sides, and if it does, that could offer some explanation as to why it works so well. So now and you know what else was good? The pickup was really clear and loud too. Okay, now let's make an outside call. Don't think this has a volume control.
Hello, Farmer Jones here in our beautiful Christmas tree field with the crop line for Monday, December the 7th, Delaware Day. And we are open every day, right through Christmas Eve.
It's maybe a little bit on the muffled side, but it's pretty clear.
Dark. And it's a wonderful week coming up to come. Weather looks good.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with it by any means.
Okay, and parking is at our paved spot.
Whoops. Well, now there's something wrong with the equipment.
Barnyard Village, you can venture out to the field to cut your own. Weekday price, $80, includes all taxes and a complimentary pewter ornament made right here in Connecticut. And the tree tram will...
Okay, so that sounds pretty good on the incoming side as well. So, overall, I would say this is a really good phone. Now, of course, outside, this may not go super far because it is only a 46, but if it covers all inside the house, you know, from this studio to the water equipment is about, I'd say it's about 40 or 50 feet, and it was still okay, so it would go far enough outside to be useful. So that's interesting. A very, very neat phone. It seems like it's very well made. It feels like it's a really good quality, and the performance is good quality, and all the buttons still work perfectly fine. So that's another thing going forward as well. So maybe it is made by Uniden. I don't know. Perhaps somebody who knows. Maybe I wish I had saved even a photograph of those other ones. Maybe I did save a photograph. I'll have to look for it because I don't remember what brand it was under. Anyways, if I find out, I'll do another video. That'll be all for this one for now. The RadioShack all-weather 46 to 49 megahertz 25 channel cordless phone.